Okay, back again. Now, I gave a wee bit of credence to this last time talking about the level up system where the traders reset every time you level up, and I was having a bit of thinking. I have the unique situation where, oh my god, so early in the episode to be doing that. I have the unique situation right now where Bunda is requiring a level up, but Shadowheart isn't. So I am going to use a cheese method right now, more as an investigation to see if it actually works. All right, rather than to, try and cheat the game out or something. So what we'll do, alright, okay, so first what we need to do is we need to do the level up. Now this won't happen all right away at the start of this episode. So we've got an extra level. We are going to move away from Monk for now. We're going to put 4 levels into Rogue. We've already got 1, so we're going to put another 3 more. We're really looking for, at level 3, we get Thief. That's a big one. That'll give us the extra bonus action. Yeah, I think it's called Fast Hands. And then we'll go up to level 4 and get the ability improvement, and we'll put 2 levels back into Monk for another ability improvement at the end of that, as well as a few extra key points and stuff. You do have the option, if you want to copy this build, you do have the option of doing 6 levels in Monk, 4 levels in Rogue, and then 2 levels in Fighter. Fighter will give you the option of getting Action Surge at level 2, which gives you an extra action, main hand action, if you have something that's worthwhile with your main hand action. But because we're mainly using bonus actions to deliver a punch, I don't think it's quite as useful for my class. I think it would be better served getting extra key points. So nothing to do with a Rogue level 2, it's a very uninteresting level up. You just get the cunning action, where are they all?
It'll need to.
Where? Oh, yeah, here they are. Cunning action, dash, disengage, hide. So you get these 3, but we didn't really need those because we already have the Step of the Wind, dash, disengage. We didn't have hide, so that's new. That's the only new thing really for this level, but it's the next 2 levels that we're going to get something good from. Now, to go on with what I was saying before, we should now, if I go consumables, we don't. I thought that would. Did she not have the potions of strength before? I'm going to buy those superior healing potions because that'll be very useful at some point. Maybe she didn't.
Take care now.
Or perhaps because Shadowheart hasn't had her level up. Maybe it's relating to leveling up plus long rest. See if this person isn't the person that gives you the
See any movement out there?
strength potions, then I mean the whole experiment's lost. I really thought she was.
I bet they're close.
Because I'm sure I went to Damon and he just had weapons for the most part. I think he had a few strength pots, but nothing much.
Nowhere safe from this. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah, okay.
I'm here if you need anything else.
Yep, cheers mate. Okay, right, we'd taken a short rest, I'm sure, just at the end of the last episode, so yeah, the experiment may not have passed. We'll wait until Shadowheart gets her level up and we can go back to Quartermaster Tally and we'll know for sure.
I wish we had a bloody army.
So, the plan. We spoke about the Kuatoa, and if any of you haven't encountered this in the second act, I know I hadn't until my last Honor run playthrough. They do actually show up in the second act. You might be thinking, Scott, you're getting that mistaken. It's the first act. You've got the Kuatoa who worship the god of Boao. You know, if you remember, they named me Maklumpa, and I became the god for them because they're able to. I don't know. They're able to just think, therefore they are, sort of thing. The strange people, the Kuatoa, but you can actually encounter them in Act 2. So we'll go and do that just now. I got too close. I should have went around the other side of those barrows. This area here. See, if I was still on honor, I wouldn't ever be getting anywhere near this area. They wee things are brutal and vicious. I don't think there's any shortcut round to this. Oh, in the Mason's Guild. Right, Kuatoa Mason's Guild. I really thought I was going to be getting into the Sharon Temple today, but I'm not. We had that investigate the Selunite outpost. Is there an argument for doing it the other way around, doing the Sharon Temple and then investigating the Selunites? Maybe, just for Shadowheart. But I'll do it this way. Just because personally I feel like when you go through the Sharon Temple and then you have the situation with the Night Song, everything just lines up for you to continue the main quest line. It makes sense. Because let's assume we do free the Night Song. Then she goes off to fight at Moonrise. Can you imagine freeing the Night Song? She goes off to fight at Moonrise and it's like, hold on a second. I need to go and fight Gerringort. I need to go and fight Malice. I need to go and fight Fizzibald. It just doesn't make sense in my opinion. Hold on. Corilla is the person that fights with Raphael. Now, I've encountered her before, but maybe not knowingly.
God, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre.
That's interesting. Because
That's
Raphael's
in the
here
ground.
in the second act.
This was a Mason's Guild.
Okay.
Corpses on display. Perhaps someone didn't appreciate the mason's stonework.
So it seems as though Raphael's keeping tabs on us.
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
They ran out of stone here, so they started using bones instead. Yeah, again, burlap sacks, they're never useful.
Anything of use?
Like maybe in the whole time I've played this game I've maybe found like 3 or 4 useful burlap sacks. Usually if you find them in places that are still active as some kind of trading post, like the Zentrum hideout or something like that, maybe they'll be useful, but most of the time they just hold rotten food. Oh, a bit of infernal iron. Not that we've got much use for them anymore, they will just be sellable items. They should have more value. If they are so rare, maybe though, because most people don't know how to use them, they're not as valuable, but you should be able to sell them to Damon for a good price. I would have thought. Obviously not. These chisel sets and the surgery kits as well, I'd have liked it if they had a bit more of a use to them. Alrighty. I forgot that was an option to go down this way, but it's fine. This was where we were heading to next. Okay. Bum ba bum 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 bum. We've got a wee bit of a scrap ahead of us. Not to worry though. It's nothing too dangerous. You already know what spell we're gonna use. This has just become a how to win with Spirit Guardians. I remember seeing like a lot of people talking about Spirit Guardians, like when I'd played the game the first time. And I thought to myself, what are they talking about? Is it that big Guardian thing that comes down with the 60 health and whatever damage it deals to itself as well? And I was like, I didn't know that was that useful. I looked into it and I learned what it was, and I realised, wow, like I've missed the boat. That is a massively useful spell to cast, because most of my spell casting in the first playthrough had come from Gale. Shadowheart was mainly for healing, and then I gave her weapons as well. I was using her as combat, like melee combat. It was quite silly. It shows what little I actually knew about the game and the class types. Congratulations on finding this place, thief. But your journey ends here. Does it? It's important at this point, especially if you see something like that, to change or to split your group. You don't want to be walking through this area.
That's curious.
Yep. Okay, so we failed. No, sorry, we passed the perception check. So we realised that this was trapped. However, we need to pass the trap. Oh, we're not gonna. Right, okay, fuck it. Right, disarm. We've gone into turn-based mode, so we're okay. Right, we passed this time. Okay. Right, not enough resources because we've used our main action. I wonder, are they still gonna... Yeah, yeah, they are gonna. Right, how do I open this now? Right, what we'll do is we'll step in front of this one, disarm. Okay, should be able to pass. Why do I not have guidance?
I'm ready.
It shouldn't hit us. Yep, good. And then
A lot on my mind.
move to the next one to disarm.
In it.
Success. There we go. And disarm the last one. Hey! 3 for 3. Right. Ah, yeah, okay. So. Oh!
Shouldn't have wished.
Oh! Did you see that? The wall closed down on Bunda, and it looked as though I'd just been trapped in behind this wall here with the broken gargoyle statues. Right, exit turn base now. I'll hold off on using that short rest. Well, actually, I'll take one of the medium pots. Yeah, that should be fine. Now you can put your party back together. You don't need to worry about any immediate traps at this point. Okay. I remember coming into this area thinking it was the Emperor's hideout in my last run. It shows how long it had been since I'd actually got into this area. But if any of you played it and you think of like the room before the Emperor's hideout, you can maybe see where I thought the similarities were. You'll notice all the red lines. That's because we have shadows about. So let's make ourselves known. We'll initiate combat. Bit of reverberation damage. Strength drain on us. No, oh, we saved, okay. Right, let's do... I'm thinking... Oh, we can't push these things, that's right. Let's stagger then to take away its reactions. Missed. But it... okay. Jesus.
Must be on my way.
Really not a good turn for us, to be honest. So I'm going to back off to as far as we can. In Bunda's turn. Then with Shadowheart. Oh, I've not even used Spirit Guardians. I had in my head that we'd already used Spirit Guardians once at this level. That's pretty good, so we've not. So we're going to step in. What shit damage. So we step in, then we step back. And I'm just going to do a level 1 healing on Bunda, because we can get our level 1 spell slots back. That was terrible. I forgot I've taken off the +2 healing as well. We'll let all of them come a little closer. Whoa! How is it? Switching to keyboard and mouse just now. I need to look at that attack that just happened there. Combat log. Wraith used life drain. Bunda received life drain. Bunda was hit for 13 necrotic. Bunda failed the saving throw against life drain. Oh, and I die if I hit 0. Or I think that's just on that turn if I hit 0. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I'm going to need to use any of my key points, but if I keep missing I will have to. Right, let's just try one more unarmed strike. There we go. Nice one. Hey, Shadowheart's got to level up.
Let's finish this.
Now, I'm not going to walk too far with her, but I believe there is a shadow nearby. I was wrong. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to wait again. We need them to come to us. Right, we'll give 1, 2 right next to us. That's good damage. 30 on him. Ah, broke concentration though. What a waste. Right, you're almost dead. And you're dazed. You could be killed in 1 turn, so let's kill you. Kill you. Yeah, I might not actually need to use Spirit Guardians again, to be honest. I just can't see the other ones, which is an issue. Let's throw... Let's throw... Smoke Powder Barrel. This will be fun. Because I know one of them's roughly down here somewhere. I don't know where exactly, so we'll cover a spread. That puts loads of gunpowder on the ground. Back off into the corner, Bunda. Your turn's done. Shadowheart, Firebolt onto the smoke powder. Hey, there we go. We've exposed one. And done some decent damage too. Let's back off into the corner again. Let them come to us. Right, so 2 of them are visible on this turn now, which is good. Let's use Shadowheart first, just so that we can figure out what we're needing to do damage-wise. Yeah, we're gonna need to do a lot.
I wonder if
Okay.
this is worth the cost.
So we use our bonus action to stagger you, which should kill you. Massively kill you. You could have been full health, I think I would have taken you down. Terrible damage. Excellent, nice one. Disintegrating Corpse. Is that one of my... Is that from the bow I've got? Disintegrating Corpse? How did that happen? I thought that was a much higher spell than what I have. I was sure, is Disintegrate not like a level 6 spellcast? Maybe it's different, maybe I'm confusing things. Let's try it again. Do I have many Alchemist Fire? I didn't even check how many I had there before I had that thrown. I've got... Use an Acid Vial. If we could see... Ah, there he is right there. Okay, so yeah, just stagger. That's the fight. Cool. So we'll use our short rest, get our key points back. Shadowheart now has the level up. So, yeah, we'll go back to Quartermaster Tally now and see if she has any strength potions. So level 8 Cleric, that means we get the ability improvement. Resilient, I think we want. We'll put our Constitution up. Actually, yeah, that's it. So, you get your +1 ability, which we're going to put in Constitution. It'll take us up to 16, which will improve Shadowheart's overall health. And gain proficiency in that ability's saving throw. So, you either want Constitution saving throws or Wisdom saving throws, depending on the way that you're doing with your build. But I think there's also... is it Magic Initiative Cleric? What? Hold 2 seconds. There's another ability improvement that I think we'll go for later on. Can't remember. I've not even got it noted down on what I was planning, so I don't know. But yeah, proficiency with ability saving throws and Constitution will be quite important for Shadowheart. Is it Constitution saving throws? I want to double check this before we lock in on it then. Saving throw for Spirit Guardians. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time, must make a Wisdom saving throw. So that's for if you're being affected by it. Saving throw for Spirit Guardians concentration. Yeah, okay, so to maintain concentration you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. So that's why we want it to be Constitution. Yeah, we'll get proficiency with that, which proficiency I think is just advantage, so you get to roll twice with it. If it's not, it's like a +3 or something then that you get to it. I can't remember which it is there, but yep, that's why that's very important. Now, there are a few spells I'm thinking of here. I'm not certain on this level what we do. Banishment can be good. The only downside to it is that it's concentration. Death Ward can be good, because you cast it once and it's active. It takes up your level 4 spell slot, but that's why we might end up taking it later on. But you basically survive a death. Now, what I'm not sure about is if that coincides with the Blood of Lathander. So say like I went down, would both of them activate at the same time? That's what I'm not sure about, so I might do some research into that before doing anything. I think what we'll go for is remove curse, because there are a few curses, hexes, other such things that's going to come into play now in the game. We've already seen some of them, and this might have been useful to have had on hand, but we'll go for that for now. We can always change these out. It's the really good thing about it, is you can just go into your spell book and then prepare spells, and you can change around what you need to from there. Yeah. Now let me loot this area. I can't remember if there's much of use in this area, like what the whole point of coming down here was. Mason's letter. Let's have a read. Halfred, you're probably surprised that I'm writing, though no more surprised than me. You warned me of Thorm's malice. Ha! Yet I took up hammer and trowel to build that cursed tower. Cursed tower? Cursed? I don't know why I said cursed there, it's not going to be accent on it, but... You warned me of coming war, yet I built the prison that would contain his foes. You warned me, I did not listen. It is my deepest regret, and I must atone. I know more about the tower's construction than anyone, and possess innumerable tools and supplies besides. Gather your allies at last light, and let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Ketheric plans for war. He expects to face halberds and staves in light of day. We will end him with a dagger in the back, a dagger to the back, before he can raise so much as raise a blade. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope that you'll try your brother Morfred. And then a wee logbook. How quickly things change. The Thorms are Selunites through and through, or so I believe. Perhaps Ketheric only converted for Melodia, and with her death, and then his daughters, his faith died too. But to turn to Shar, it beggars belief. Ketheric's Justiciars are growing in number, and more determined to rout out any traces of Selun and Wraithwyn. Why do they think this town was built? One cannot rip out the foundations of a building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last two bastions of Our Lady of Silver in the town. A few, the trusting few, come to worship in secret by moonlit nights. Others converts, all. Whether they truly believe, I cannot say. Impossible, isn't it? Sick of standing idle when Justiciars gain power in our humble town, what will become of us if we allow it? I met a man who was no man, touched by a devil, or maybe worse, but he offered me something I couldn't refuse. Help. The time is now. Ketheric's Justiciars, their stronghold in the temple below, they will be wiped out, all of them. I didn't ask how, I just want them gone. Let the Harpers have at Ketheric now. They'll make short work of him. Is that it? That was the most sidey of side quests I've ever seen. That's just said that quest is completed. Both of his failed perception checks there. Is this... Oh, this is... Run back, Shadowheart. This is a Bunda job.
Looking ahead.
It's gonna blow up, isn't it?
Bet I can crack that open.
Alright, I expected the failed perception check to be that it was armed or something. Oh, yep. Comedic timing. Nice one. Oh, really? Why did I fail that yet? I'm not sure if there is a way of figuring out whether something is trapped after failing your checks. It is one part about the game that I wish wasn't in it. See, when you're doing like those passive perception checks, I wish it wouldn't tell me. I think that would be a wee bit more fun if you didn't know what was happening. I just seen a book there that was about Corsairs. That's the Drow, isn't it? That's Menzo Branson. See, I know this now because I'm listening to R.A. Salvatore's The Homelander. Corsairs of Luskan. Secret Mercenary Company of Drow. Yeah. I'm not going to bother reading it. Actually, I do want to throw all these books away into camp now. My inventory's getting a bit more cluttered once more. It'd be nice to free up some space, particularly because we're going into an area where there will be a lot of loot. I'd like to have a clean inventory for that. I'm sure back in the day I always used to pronounce it inventory, but now I've changed to inventory. And I don't know if it's a potato situation, I'm not sure. Or if there is I can imagine there is a proper pronunciation for something. But all this garbage I want to sell. Where is that? Yeah, so I'm going to send that over to Shadowheart because she has some camp supplies on her. And then I'll send it back to Bunda. There we go, so that's collected those supplies. We'll send these books away. Doesn't matter too much with Shadowheart, she never collects enough that she's going to be encumbered. But you can see if Bunda didn't have his strength potion right now, he'd be back down to... No, he'd be way over encumbered. We'll scale it in terms of weight. Yeah, so he's carrying this smoke powder barrel. We'll send that to camp. It's not really necessary. We will half the water. Send to camp. You don't need that much water. Well obscured. Oh yeah, that's good armor, but not for the build that we're doing. This shield, what a load of rubbish. Right, yeah. So, the plan. Let's get back on track now. As I said before, at this stage right now, I'm happy to break some of my rules just to expedite a little. I will fast travel, get myself out to the last light in, and we'll do an investigation now to see whether or not leveling up does refresh a trader's inventory. So let's see, quartermaster tally.
You need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
It does, it does. So we bought those 3 superior healing potions off of our, and then when Shadowheart's leveled up they're available again. So I'll buy 3 more. Why not? It's only like 200 odd gold. Don't know if you'll have heard it there, but I just smacked that glass off my tooth. Not very clever of me. I never use these. And I think it's because with the way that potions work is that they don't typically stack. If you use one, it replaces the effects of the other. But that is quite an underrated potion from myself.
Take care now.
Okay, thank you. Now, I'm going to take a trip to Moonrise. Because I'm sure there's someone in here that sells potions of strength. Hill Giant, Cloud Giant, whichever one it is. I am sure of it. And now that I know that the traders' inventories have reset, I'm going everywhere without Shadowheart. Ah, what am I doing? Yeah, now that I'm sure that they have reset, I want to purchase if possible. Not that I'm going to be getting another level anytime soon, but like I said, this will probably be the last time that we go into Moonrise prior to the big battle. This will be the only time that we're able to walk in here without everyone engaging us in combat, so I'll start with the right. In fact, it doesn't matter going left because that lady who wants to speak to Astarion, I know doesn't have it.
You seek arms. I seek a warrior worthy to bear them.
Arrow of many targets again, we'll take that. But yeah, no potion that we require. Oh, and I meant to sell things, so I'll sell them. I'll offset the cost of what we're getting here. Let me see, what was it? There was... Oh yeah, these. Right, yep, sell these. I don't need these. Things that I got off of the nurses at Malestorm's place. Basic gold rings. I've seen some people use candles to dip their sword in to turn it like a blaze. Now obviously I'm not using swords much in this playthrough, so it's not necessarily relevant to myself, but if that's something that would be a benefit to anyone watching, give it a try. Do we think that pouch of ash is someone's remains? I'm not carrying it around with me anymore. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking somebody's remains around with me. And if it's just a powder of ash, then I'm really not taking it around with me. It's completely useless. Where's the shield? There's the shield. Cool. Not only have we offset the cost, we've made a profit of 232. 232. I'm so glad up until this point that I've not made any howling errors with the math.
Ever at your service.
No. Got some superior healing potions again, but no. Strength potions. It's really not good. Ah.
An honor, true soul.
Oh, right, actually, I'll tell you what, right, I've just remembered about a whole quest line that I've not even bothered to do. So, the plan, I'm going to go and complete the Kuatoa part that I was speaking about before, because I think that'll be nice just to finish this episode off with. Then, we'll get ourselves long rested, and we're going to head down into the prison, because there are a lot of people there that I need to save prior to all hell kicking off with the Moonrise Towers storyline. I can't believe I completely forgot about that. Oh! Everything's coming to me at once here. Right. We need to go and help Roland. Then we'll do the Kuatoa. Then... yeah, we'll end the episode. We'll come back in the next episode and we'll do the prison. And then we can do the Sharon Temple, and that's most of Act 2 wrapped up at that point. That's as you just do the main quests, follow everything that makes sense. So, yeah, he should be, I think he's just down here. If I keep R3 pressed in, I should find, yep, so you see here.
Is that Roland? I thought he had better sense than this.
Okay. So we rolled higher on initiative. Now, are both of them here? I can't really see. Well, he's dead. Yep, here's the other one. Easy.
God damn it all! I could do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
Yes. You're supposed to be at Last Light.
I'm supposed to be saving Cal and Leah. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people.
And should I have left you to die?
At least dead I'd have had a purpose. Perhaps as an appetizer for some cursed monster. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Hey, you're right. Go back to Last Light. Stay somewhere safe. Let the grown-ups actually go out and do the hard work.
Right tool will do the trick.
Bloomstrand Shield, +2 to armor class, and then a +1 to stealth. So again, another item that if you were doing a stealth build would be very useful. Getting all those extra points on your stealth. Let me cross back over here. Oh, there's a heavy chest down that way. Some webbing, bit of gold, trap disarm kit. Right. I completely forgot about him. I remember I went back to Last Light to speak to him to see if he was still there, and he wasn't. So I knew that he would be there, but slipped my mind entirely. I'm really like this last episode and this episode. It's just been sweeping up all over the place, just cleaning off all of the misbits. In fact, another thing, Arabella. Is it Arabella, or was it Moll? One of the kids you're meant to find somewhere. Is it, or is it here maybe? Let me try and run through that bit, because it's like a graveyard bit. I think it's just up here. Yeah, where those gates are up there. Okay, that's on the route, so makes sense. Let's do it. Can't remember if it's Moll or Arabella.
This can't be a coincidence. They must have originated from somewhere nearby.
Hey! I
You? You're... Twist 'em up! Isn't that Arabella? The little girl Corgan nearly killed. Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
That's a powerful spell. Where did you learn that?
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
Look, Arabella, you should be with your parents.
That's who I'm looking for. Mum and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... When he... Well... There was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
I'll find your parents. You can count on me.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Yeah, of course you can stay in my camp.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
I'm just gonna finish these things off. Just gonna finish these things off and almost get killed because of it. Very clever, Scott. I don't know how much the Kuatoa are going to affect me in combat here, but I'm
Time to dally.
losing a lot of damage, losing a lot of health unnecessarily.
I've got a long road ahead.
I don't want to use up too much of my potions trying to survive. Now, I don't think there is anything that much use of that much use in the graveyard here. What I will say though is if you want to complete that quest line with Arabella, then it's in the house of healing. I'm going to head there just now and finish that off. Prepare yourself, it's not a happy ending.
The doctor's found oblivion. Well, no time to mourn. I'll fix this without him.
That's Arabella's father. Or was Arabella's father.
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
The patient's definitely dead. Been dead for a while, judging by the smell.
The patient is asleep. The sedative is quite strong, you see.
Why deception? Why would I want to deceive her?
I see movement. The patient's awake. Hello? Can you hear me?
Now that that's sorted, might I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Not much left, just get all these superior healing potions, aye right. Send to me. Wee potato scone platter. Yes. Some of that, please. Bit of sourdough. But still, none of what I'm looking for. No one has it. No one's got what I'm looking for. What was it? 322? Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
Understood. Cool. So that's Locke and Chimera. So that's her mother and father.
Better be cautious.
Just gonna search this area. Some
Let's get in
alchemist supplies. Get to Baldur's Gate. Not much of use in here. For the sake of these people.
You picked a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
They're dead, you know, like I'm not having her sitting poking around with some dead bodies of people that I know. Not having it, hen. There we go, and we'll take those potions as well. So we'll go and we'll fight the Kuatoa. We'll end the episode off in camp, delivering the bad news to Arabella. I say I can't remember if there's anything good. Or I say that there isn't anything good in here, but I think there might be some things depending on the build that you're doing. I just know from my build there is not much of use. I want to be careful around this section here because I might engage in conversation with someone I don't want to speak to just yet.
All these Dark Justiciars slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
What was the other way? It's through the morgue.
Come on, open up.
Can hear him talking to himself over there. I don't think I came into this back room, did I? Oh, I didn't. Okay, we bit of loot to grab in here first. Oh, a hill giant finger. Not the potion itself, but a finger nonetheless. Maybe it'll point us in the right direction. Okay, fuck it. Alchemy, extracts, potions. Why do I not know how to make a hill giant strength potion or a cloud giant strength potion? I've got the ingredients for it. I don't know if I have all the ingredients necessary, but I have some. Right, back into the morgue. And we'll head through... Wait, is this the morgue? Yeah. Yeah. Bit of a runaround because I don't want to encounter one of the characters that's better encountered if you're going to be doing the Sharon Temple bit. I don't think Shadowheart, yeah, she won't follow us through here. Although she does have proficiency with Constitution saving throws now, so yeah, she should save against most of these. Shadowheart has higher health than us. Our Constitution's 17.
Is that blood?
And hers is 16, right?
No one back
How does she have higher health? Our max is 55, her max is 67. That's strange.
My faith protects me.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I don't know why going down so low is what helps us to make that jump. Doesn't make sense really. Oh,
My
can
faith
Shadowheart
will
not make
guide
it?
me.
Ah. Scrolls. I'm sure we have quite a few Misty Step scrolls. Oh, we've only got 2. Right, well what about a potion of leaping? I rarely ever use them. So much so I'm not even sure what they look like. I feel like if I saw one I'd know. But oh wait, it's one of those that isn't, that hasn't got the colour effect on it, right? Am I wrong? If I'm right then I don't have one, that means. Oh, there it is, yeah. Yeah, triple jump distance. Right, drink. There we go.
Alright, what now?
Simple as that. We got those health potions and we can make more, so let's take one of the bigger ones just to get us. Just due to the volume of Kuatoa that we're going to need to fight. Nice. Just leave an empty backpack at the entrance there. Since we have had that recent level up, I want to investigate how much XP is required for a level up at this point. 10,000. Jesus. That is going to be a long ways away. So yeah, when you come out from that side here, you arrive in this little shack. This rundown shack. Fishers, yeah. Oh, and some good supplies around here. Oh no. Are all the fish rotten? I thought I got good supplies at this point last time. I'm gonna sneak. Ah, I still get spotted. Where did the cursed Kuatoa spot me from? I'm sure they all come out of the sea. Wait, hold on. This is going to be different than the last time. I may not have to fight them at all. Because I am Maklumpa. We'll see how it goes. This is... I'm excited for this now, actually. Now, they've spotted me several times, but no one's jumped me yet. There are some fish. Right, I believe they are down here, so we'll head down this direction. I'm sure they all come out from the sea here. What is going on? Why can't I get down there? Oh, right. Whoa, 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 right. Is that because of a... Right. Just stop moving, Bunda. Alright. Chill out. I'm gonna go big. Oh, we've got 2 level 4s now. That's excellent. There we go. Lots of damage. Now Shadowheart's gonna need to fade a lot of hits.
I won't give in.
But I believe. I believe in her. Let's try a push. Nah, a push isn't gonna work, is it? We can't get him to Shadowheart though, which is what we're wanting. We'll try a topple. 2 of these big ones here. Right, okay. Right. Successful topple. what I'll do is I'll run to here, and we'll take 2 ranged attacks to hopefully frighten them both. Nope. Frighten you. Right, he is frightened successfully. Good. And we'll back off. Let's see how this goes. He's blinded, so he's going to have disadvantage on his attacks, I believe. You see what I mean about this being a fairly decent fight. Quite a lot of them in for the scrap. I think he's only going to be able to do ranged attacks. Oh, he can't ranged attack, so he just stands still. Yes, Shadowheart. She's so much more powerful now. See, with that resilient, that has improved her ability quite a lot. There we go! Nice! Right. We're going to change it up to Bunda first, because I want Shadowheart to be able to move. So we'll do a push. Successfully. Bring Bunda along a wee bit. Now I think there are only... Is there 2 alive here, or is it 3? I think there's only 2. So, ranged. You're dead. Ranged. You're dead. There is one more here, surely. Yeah, the 1 HP one there. But that's fine because...
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yeah, that 1 HP, they're not going to do anything. Right. If we step there... No. Tell you what, actually, it's fine if I back off. So we hit you. Can you die now? Yeah, probably a level 2 guiding bolt. Doesn't get him. Right, that's fine. Look, watch Shadowheart. Watch this. Dodging, putting people on their arse. Dodging, radiant. Dodging. Dodging. She's not been hit once. She's been attacked maybe 9 times. And she's not been hit once. This wee guy's had to dash. And then he dies. Not been hit once. Incredible. Right. She can't get away without... So what we need to do is we need to send Bunda in. Do a push. Failed. Shit. Hopefully he can kill. Nice! That's what we wanted. So, Shadowheart can now move freely. And we're just going to run her right into the midst of these guys. Can she move? Yep. Perfect. So they're almost all dead. We will... Is there any one of them that is particularly low? We could probably kill you. Yeah. That's alright.
Blood comes easy these days.
Right. Decent. Oh, I should have moved Bunda in with Shadowheart. But it's alright. Not to worry. He misses. No way. We haven't been hit once this entire fight. Not once. Was Bunda hit earlier? No, I don't. Wait, Shadowheart, I know for a fact, hasn't been hit once this entire fight. This is amazing.
No choice but to keep going.
Right. Punch. Punch. Where's the last one? Is it you? Oh, you. We'll just do a regular unarmed strike. Amazing. Amazing. That's given me a lot of hope for going forward now. Oh my god, these guys have so much on them. That's why it wasn't letting me walk down there before. There was probably Koatoa who were there but not there, and I was bumping into them or something like that. Something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What's inside?
A painted chest. Okay. Other than that, I don't think there's much loot here. Some fish and whatnot to get you camp supplies.
Fishing. Catch you later.
Hey, catch you later. Maybe a bit of a fishing bun. Some of you are probably judging me for picking up rope. It's gold. You can sell it. Yeah, so, if you follow this round, you can head up this way, and that'll take you to the entrance to the Sharon Temple, as well as a little person to speak to right there. We're not going to take that route, though. We're going to go map. We're going to head back to Last Light. Oh no, we sent her to camp, so I'm going to head to camp. We'll get a long rest in, and we will, well, we'll deliver the bad news first. I'll long rest off camera. So head to camp. Hats off, everyone.
I don't get it.
Thou wilt.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
They've passed on, Arabella. Return to the cycle. I'm sorry.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I'm so sorry, Arabella.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
Not the nicest of replies that I could have expected. I also didn't get many great options for delivering that. Having the monk option. That option of, oh, it was gruesome, their bodies were turned inside out. Who's picking that? You'd be having it, you must be playing the most evil of playthroughs to pick that as the option. But, yeah. Good wee successful episode there. We've got ourselves leveled up. We had a few good scraps. I want to check how much XP I got just before we round off there, because I was at 10,700 to get until the next level up. And then we fought the Kuatoa there. And wow, we get 1,300 XP just for fighting those guys. So I think by the end of the Sharon Temple, we should be up to level 9. And then hopefully by the end of Moonrise, we'll be up to level 10, which will take us into Act 3. So, just want to thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one.